Alright, so in Kylie and I's marriage, that was one way to say hello, hello. In Kylie and I's marriage, we have to do some crazy shit to be together like we're doing it right now. Like, it's unorthodox. Gay people, if you're gonna make it, if your marriage is gonna survive, because our marriages go. I forgot, baby, this for you, baby. There you go, baby. I forgot, in our marriage going through right now, um, get these people off my dick about damn photographs. It's still that's how you know it's a good kiss when your lip crinkle up like that. Not just you didn't mean that. You press like that movie. I ain't gonna get into that. That can't fall to the wrong hands. But anyway, we are already doing weird shit to make our marriage work. Like to have to make it almost seem like the two of you aren't married and you aren't living together and you're not really living together and you're not really married because of all the safety concerns with being married. Oh, let me get you people off my neck. Taking the glasses off. Because you people are crazy and want to see my eyes. And you want to see if I can get the armpit in there. All right, there you go. So, um, yeah, so we do. Someone help me in that way and let me know. Welcome to the gay life. You have to do weird shit to keep each other safe because it's not safe for people to be homosexuals, gays, lesbians, trans in America and in most countries. You're going to run into that problem. You have to do things in a way to where one minute you're all over each other and people know you're a couple, and then the next moment you are like countries and countries apart for your safety, her safety, and if you're two dudes, his safety, his safety. So if you're trans, that's that unknown shit going on down there. Unknown. So we do in our marriage weird. Some of these things are legal, some of these things are illegal. The things we do to stay married and now that people know we're married in moments. One minute we let people know we're married, next minute we don't let people know we're married, and that's kind of what I'm seeing now with the few openly gay celebrities and gay people and the openly lesbians. They kind of appear to be together, but at the same time, they're not together. I mean, it's a weird oxymoron. You know, you see the name on Wikipedia is, and I won't rule out that that might mean nothing. That might just be there to please whatever laws and that pertain to your town, your city, your state. So me and Kylie are already doing things. She's a whole lot smarter than me. I'm not ashamed to admit my wife is smarter than me. That's why I'm marrying her, one of many reasons, and that and sex. Not to sound like a total tool. Hey, at least I said she's smarter than me. I didn't make it all about the sex. My last ex used to always say it's not all about the sex. God, he was a hypocrite. In the same breath telling me to walk around naked. People are animals. Now, let me tell you something. Oh, y'all telling me something. Okay. Other way around. Another. Damn, I just took one. Okay, there we go. Alright, so you have to do weird strategies, strategize and strategy to make your marriage work and to stay safe. You might have to even say that you're with someone else when you're really with, married to the same sex. You're really married to the same sex, but you having to say you're married to the opposite to appease the laws and not go to jail for breaking before it was I'm old enough to understand. I didn't understand it when I was in my 20s. Okay, so they just made it legal to marry in 50 states. I'm not sure how much of that retracted here lately, but imagine, that's scary, going to jail if you defy that law. So people don't like to think of America as a biased country in that way on the gay thing. People don't want to think about America would be that heartless, but when they worded it in a way that didn't make them sound heartless. But if you word it that way, that sounds very heartless. If it's just became legal to marry in 50 states and you're about to retract it, then that means you go to jail. If you were same sex and you would have married before that law passed, that means you would have gone to jail for doing that. So this is not of God. God doesn't cast stones. And I'm not saying if you gay or not. You know, I'm not. In my own ongoing, I counsel people in that way. They come to me about that hump. They come to me and you people gonna have to fuck yourselves because this shade's coming on, this damn light in my face. Something gotta give. And so me and Kylie, we do different things to stay safe, because it's not and that may be one of them. You know, the people have spoken and they want to see me and her together, you know. So God's ways are not our ways, but me and Kylie, we do some trickery to stay safe and keep people out of our business. And because there's a whole nother guy like on my profile, but you know, I'm with Kylie, and you know, she has her own thing going on. And you know, my uncle told me once, is it okay to say this, Lord? God is saying it's okay to say it. You know, life, my uncle said, life is a lesson in obedience. You know, if I had it my way, I would do no different in this life. It's just that God has given me an unshakable faith, and if this is what He wants, you know, us apart, not in the there's no spiritual departure. We're united in our spirits, Kylie and I, but I have yet to meet her in person. And if God is saying not yet, then I trust God with all my heart. I'm checking with him to see what I can say and what I can't say. My uncle used to say there were different levels of being a Christian. He said you can't expect to understand things on certain levels, like beginner level, you know, intermediate, and then expert. We'll just say, I think from memory, my memory can recall it. He said something like that. So I was at a beginner level when I first started following Kylie's page. Kylie Jenner. And so we will say I was at a beginner level of my Christianity, a beginner level of my faith. But now, what level am I at, Lord? I'm at intermediate level right now. So I'm still learning, I'm still growing. And so when I was at the beginner level, I really didn't believe me and her were ever going to be together. I just thought I was like some local fan, some local bunta that would just, what's the one for that word? Mama bicha? How do you say dick sucker in Spanish? Anyway, I'm insulting myself, but it's also exalting me because you got to understand what you are and what you're not. But I won't get into all that because I don't want to get banned. So, beginner level of my Christianity is when I started following Kylie Jenner. And, oh yeah, baby, that's from you. Well, you got the tongue anyhow. I was trying not to. I want to live, so I feel like Kylie's threatening me, so there you go. She said nothing. Again, the bird. She just put the bird. And so beginner level of my faith when I started following Kylie Jenner, and I didn't believe any of the shit I was saying. Like, God wants me to sound like a total douchebag and a shithead. I'm just gonna. Yes, I talk this way. I have to let it all out. I can't talk like this. I wish there was a way to talk like this to people in person. Like there was a button. Me and Katie talked about this once. Like some people need subtitles, and that was her idea about the subtitles. We had different ideas. I forget what mine was. Like have I don't have time to really get into all that. But anyway, like have a way to where I can talk to people and it censors. Like have a button that's for kids. Like what's this video? Whatever comes to my mouth in this particular conversation, this whoever's standing near can't hear. The same way how it goes online, they censor you. Wish they had different censors in real life when I'm saying stuff that came out a different way. So this is my way of doing that. This is my button. The things I can't say to you in real life because of laws in America, I have to be careful though. I'm saying it here, so yeah, I really talk like that. I really cuss like a sailor, but in the most American country of the country, you can't go around cussing. It's against the law. It's an invisible law. And now it is an actual law. It's assault if you use slurs and cussing against somebody. But that's if you're using them words in an aggressive tone. I felt myself getting tired, so I had to. So, what I was saying, I can't do this without looking at y'all. And my beginner level, I thought I was just saying words, I thought I was just saying shit, and then me and Kylie weren't gonna never really be together. I thought we weren't gonna never really be together, and I thought I was just saying words just to please God. Like, this is not really gonna happen. She's like a billionaire. I work at I'm not even working there anymore. I don't even want to talk about the job I had. I was like, this job is so lowly compared to what she does for a living. But I thought God was making fun of me. I'm like, he's just making fun of me like everybody else. So, and at the beginner level of faith, I just kept putting my head down, kept going to work, kept getting done bad every time they rotated me to a new job. Every time a new job called me in, I was getting back-to-back calls at one time, and for employment. And so intermediate level is, God, I may not fully all the way understand everything, but it feels good, it feels right. It feels like the way I should go. It feels like the path less traveled is my path. I feel like my level of trust for God has grown. That's what intermediate means. You still have a human body. You still have all the things from the beginner life, but one thing that has changed, and maybe some more stuff he'll show me later, but one thing that has changed is the level of trust. That's what's changed. Kylie is still not here with me, but my level of trust for God has grown. It has not diminished. So I didn't believe God when I was working at the little crummy shit job. Like, he kept saying, me and her were going to get together. This is before God started talking marriage, because there was a couple of other people I was thinking about, and like, maybe I have it confused because these people are poor like me, and maybe I'm looking at the wrong person. Maybe God got it. He doesn't make mistakes. I was like, maybe he's confused. You talking about Kylie Jenner, the billionaire? You gotta be talking about somebody else. So for a while, I was thinking about marrying somebody else, and God just stayed with me, and his presence stayed with me. And so at the beginner level of my faith, I did not I didn't trust God fully. I trusted him, but not in a big way like I do now. So that's what's changed. And it's from my spiritual growth. I really do believe I'm supposed to marry her now, but at an intermediate level. So the closer I get to California, the closer I get to her, the less crazy I feel. But at the same time, the more crazy I feel. In my own marital problems, Kylie makes me crazy. She gaslights me. We have a lot of fun. She do all kind of shit to just irritate the shit out of me. And I'm almost 30. Like, I mean, not me. I mean, her. She's almost 30, so she's always like, "What, you gonna go out there and get some young ass?" Nah, I got too old for you. You gonna get, because I'm pushing 30. I'm too old for you. She always throwing that shit in my face. I'm like, you look too. Don't act like you don't look too. Like, I pull up Marcus Houston. Like, you look. I ain't the only one in this marriage looking. You looking too. She's like, damn. So she's constantly, you like him young, don't you? Yeah, you like me better when I was in my early 20s. Now I'm almost 30 and I don't do it for you no more. So she, even though she knows it's not true, she gaslights me like a bitch. It's like gaslighting. And it's thrilling in our marriage. So, trying to get these people off my neck with these pictures. I think I'm going to go and open a window up because I'm anemic and I don't want to turn off the heat. Yeah, because it's just exactly the way how I want it, but it's too hot in here. Excuse me. Sorry, spiritually, I can feel Kylie's telling me something. Some things me and her talk about, we don't disclose to the public. Some things we do. Um, you see how my nose is flared up like that? I get like that when Kylie's irritating me. She's telling me to, if I made a job offer, to take the job. Because she's saying that she will never be broke. But if not, if when her funds are frozen, we might be living off my income until she gets her funds unfrozen. So she's saying if they make me an offer for a job, take the job. And we're supposed to be commuting back and forth anyway. So that gives us some cash to that gives us cash to for our family, for the two of us and our families. So Miha ongoing. So yeah, she's telling me, I know this is not a part of the plan, and I was supposed to come grab you, but she's saying maybe, just maybe we don't live in the world we once lived in. We might be living off your funds, your DHS, your food stamps, your Medicare, your penny end job. His mom called it a penny end job. I loved it. Tyson hated it, but I loved it. He's like, "Ain't no Domino's, ain't no penny end job." Well, fuck, what would you call it? I work here too, and it's pennies. Do you see us in a mansion? Shit. So she's saying she's never gonna be broke, but fall back, some cash to hold us over until she can get. That's what you do when you marry the right one. You help each other. When you marry the right person, that's Kylie Jenner. She makes me do little stupid commercials for her, promote her line. Of course, there's a catch. There's always a catch with Kylie. I know the side to her, and she knows the sides to me that y'all don't see. Y'all don't see it yet till we get the reality show going. We get the reality show going, then you're gonna see the real us. But we never show everything. So yeah, I do commercials for her, and I do one for acne. I do a help people with their skin. I help people with rashes and not euthanasia. What am I thinking about? Who knows? But just give people some relief to their skin, especially when babies get rashes. That is like the absolute worst. And I advocate for child abuse and domestic violence and shit like that. So we do a ton of commercials.